Welcome to 70s Unheard. 70s Unheard featuring obscure and underappreciated artists and tracks from the 1970s. A decade bursting with musical innovation and diversity, including the birth of punk and new wave and hip-hop, funk, and electronic music. I'm Jeff Gherkins, and I'm very happy to have a special guest today. She's in for the holidays. I'd like to introduce Nashville attorney, Swiftie, world traveler, animal lover, and quite possibly the best debater I know. My oldest, my daughter, Sarah Gherkins. Welcome, Sarah.
Hi, Dad. Thanks for having me. Hopefully we can avoid any serious debates today.
I suspect that's unavoidable. It will probably happen, but we will do our best. So, Sarah, while you were born nearly 16 years after the end of the 70s, what do you think of when you think of the music of the 70s?
Well, of course I think of you. I was raised on a lot of 70s music, thanks to you. So a lot of the songs I've chosen today are nostalgic favorites of mine from my childhood growing up, listening to a lot of 70s. And then songs I've come to appreciate with the vinyl resurgence. You've gotten me into appreciation of vinyl records. So some of these songs are songs I've come to appreciate later in life, listening on a record.
It's definitely something we'll talk about. Definitely a obsession of mine, and I've probably passed that along to all of my children. So your first pick is from 1972. It's a song that the Guardians of the Galaxy god, Ego, Peter Quill's father, called one of the Earth's greatest musical compositions. Perhaps its very greatest. Brandy from the band Looking Glass. So Sarah, do you agree with Ego? And if so, why?
I think I do agree. This is one of my favorite songs, a song that you introduced me to when I was going to college in Charleston, South Carolina. You played me this song, and you told me this song might be what my life would look like living in a port city. I'm not really sure that panned out. I think my life differs from Brandy's quite a bit, but I still love this song a lot.
I do not recall making that comment, but I'll trust your verbs on that. Hey, from 1972, here's a band formed at Rutgers University in New Jersey. They're considered one-hit wonders. Here's Looking Glass and Brandy.
There's a port on a western bay, and it serves 100 ships a day. Lonely sailors pass the time away and talk about their homes. And there's a girl in this harbor town, and she works laying whiskey down. They say, Brandy, fetch another round. She serves them whiskey and wine. The sailors say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Such a fine, yeah, your eyes could steal a sailor from the sea. Brandy wears a braided chain made of finest silver from the north of Spain. A locket that bears the name of a man that Brandy loved. He came on a summer's day, bringing gifts from far away, but he made it clear he couldn't stay. No harbor was his home. The sailor said, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Such a fine, but my life, my love, and my lady is the sea. Yeah, Brandy used to watch his eyes when he told his sailor story. She could feel the ocean fall and rise. She saw its raging glory, but he had always told the truth. Lord, he was an honest man, and Brandy does her best to understand. At night, when the bars close down, Brandy walks through a silent town and loves a man who's not around. She still can hear him say, she hears him say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Such a
best of times, they're the only times I've ever known. And I believe there is a time for meditation in cathedrals of our own. Now I have seen that sad surrender in my lover's eyes, and I can only stand apart and sympathize. For we are always what our situations hand us, and see the sadness or euphoria. So we'll argue and we'll compromise and realize that nothing's ever changed. Our separate conclusions are the same. Now we are forced to recognize our inhumanity. A reason coexists with our insanity. And though we choose between reality and madness, it's either sadness or euphoria. Our energy. Perhaps we don't fulfill each other's fantasies. And as we stand upon the ledges of our lives with our respective similarities, it's either sadness or euphoria.
From the 1976 album Turnstiles. That's the album that preceded his major breakthrough, The Stranger. And that was Billy Joel and Summer Highland Falls. So, Sarah, why Billy and why this song?
Oh, I love this song. This is another song that you had introduced me to. This is one of the few songs that I've chosen today that is probably true to the conceit of your show. That's a lesser known song from the 70s.
That's right.
Kind of deviated from that. I've chosen some bigger songs that are special to me, but I love this song, and I think it's an underappreciated Billy Joel song, so that's why I chose this one.
It is a great one. And, you know, if you watch that documentary about Billy Joel, all of the problems and highlights and lowlights of his life are reflected in his songs. And this one is kind of talking about his depression, you know, and his mental stability, I guess.
It's a great happy, sad song, I'd call it. It's one of my favorite types of song.
And while you chose not to play Piano Man, you do have a history of that being your go-to karaoke favorite.
Yeah, I have a story that I've told many times of when I was studying abroad in college, and I was at a karaoke bar in Italy, and went up to perform a song and typed in the YouTube search, which is how they chose the songs for karaoke there. And I just typed in the letter P, and the DJ looked at me with disdain and said, "Piano Man." And that was indeed the song that I was going to perform. So humbled me in that moment.
Well, I liked the choice. So for the days of the original global pandemic, disco fever, this is 70s Unheard with my guest, my daughter, Sarah. And up next, Gladys Knight and the Pips. Sarah, why Midnight Train to Georgia?
This is one of my favorite songs of all time. I don't know if there's anything I can say about it that hasn't been said, but one of the greatest songs, one of the greatest artists, and I just love this song.
All right, Sarah. Quiz time. I have a question for you.
Oh, boy.
This song wasn't originally written as Midnight Train to Georgia. What city instead was the original destination for that midnight train?
Oh, a city or a state? I have no idea.
Well, there you go. The answer is Houston. The song's author was actually a friend of a famous Hollywood couple that you probably won't know, Farrah Fawcett and Lee Majors.
I know Farrah Fawcett for her hair.
Oh, there you go. So he was trying to call Lee Majors, who was actually from like an hour from here up in Middlesboro, Kentucky. But anyway, he was going to call Majors one night, and Farrah Fawcett answered the phone, and he said, "Hey, what are you doing?" She said, "Well, I'm about to take the midnight plane to Houston to visit my family." And after they talked, he thought, that's a catchy phrase for a song. And in writing the song, he wondered, why would someone ever leave L.A. on a midnight plane? Which brought the idea of the line, superstar, but he didn't get far. So I saw Gladys Knight at the Tennessee Theater just maybe a year ago, I guess, and she was still great. She was a little frail, but still had that powerful voice. So from 1973, here's Gladys Knight and the Pips, one of my all-time favorites. From the album Imagination, here's Midnight Train to Georgia.
For the man, too much for the man, he couldn't make it. So he's leaving the life he's come to know. Ooh. He said he's going back to find, what's left of his world, the world he left behind not so long ago. He's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. Leaving on the midnight train. Yeah. Said he's going back to a simpler place and time. Oh, yes, he is. Train to Georgia. Leaving on that midnight train. I'd rather live in his world than live without him in mine. World is his and hers alone. He kept dreaming, ooh, that someday he'd be a star, a superstar, but he didn't get far. But he sure found out the hard way that dreams don't always come true. Oh no, So he pawned all his hopes and even sold his old car. Bought a one-way ticket back to the life he once knew. Oh yes, he did. He said he would. He's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. Yeah. Said he's going back to find, a simpler place and time. Oh, yeah. Not gonna be with him on that midnight train to Georgia. I'd rather live in his world than live without him in mine. Oh, he's leaving on the midnight train to Georgia. Yeah. Ooh, y'all. Said he's going back to find a simpler place and time. Ooh, y'all. I've got to be with him. That midnight train, Georgia. I'd rather live in his world than live without him in mine.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm ever gonna make it home again. It's so far and out of sight. I really need someone to talk to, and nobody else knows how to comfort me tonight. Snow is cold, rain is wet, chills my soul right to the marrow. I won't be happy till I see you alone again, till I'm home again and feeling right.
Was Carole King from the album Tapestry and Home Again. Tapestry is widely regarded as one of the greatest albums of all time. It won 4 Grammy Awards in 1972, including Album of the Year, Song of the Year, and Record of the Year, and has been certified 14 times platinum, making it one of the best-selling albums of all time. And in 1998, the album was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame. Sarah, it's an album I forced into your life. So your thoughts on Carole King and Tapestry?
Well, I'm glad you forced it into my life. This is one of my favorite albums. I knew I wanted to choose a song from Tapestry to play today.
Yeah.
This one I decided on. It's one of my favorites from the album. It also makes me laugh because this album is lauded as a marvelous feat of songwriting, and I completely agree. However, the song has one of my favorite lyrics. It's very astute. Snow is cold and rain is wet, in case you didn't know.
I agree. But she brings it home with the line, "It chills my soul to the marrow," which is a pretty cool poetic line. So I'll give her a break on that. Hey, and you know, a friend of ours has a connection with this album. A family member of our friend Whitney Ransdell engineered the album Tapestry, and his name is Hank Sicalo. In fact, Sicalo already had a storied career before working with Carole King. His first Grammy nomination was for engineering the classic Mission Impossible theme, and he worked over the years with Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Nat King Cole, George Harrison, and the Monkees, of all people. And in my opinion, this Tapestry album has to be his masterwork. From the decade that brought us pop rocks and pet rocks and classic rock, this is 70s Unheard with my very special guest, my daughter, Sarah Gerkens. And Sarah, I'm guessing this next song comes from your childhood bedtime CDs. Hall & Oates.
Right. Yeah, you famously, me and my sister would fall asleep every night to CDs that Dad, you would burn for us, all kinds of different themes and messages on all these CDs. This is one that I always liked, and I got to wave it over my sister's head because it had my name in the title. I think you also told me this song was written about me, which now I know this song was written about 20 years before I was born. So something about that is not quite adding up, but I still love this song.
You know, I tried to find positive songs that included each of your names. names. So for Claire, there was a song by a guy named Gilbert O'Sullivan called Claire that I had on those same CDs, and I think I told her the same thing. But those bedtime CDs consisted of like cheesy 70s, 60s, and 70s pop songs like Boogie Fever and Shannon, the song about the dog. I had children's program themes and novelty songs like Itsy Beatsy Teeny Weeny Polka Dot Bikini and that kind of thing. In fact, it's on Spotify if you want to search for it. Just search for Sarah and Claire bedtime CDs with an exclamation point, and you can hear the songs that shaped my daughter's lives. And I'm surprised you didn't pick more from those CDs.
Some of them are a little too cheesy. I had to leave them behind.
Yeah,
they still hold a special place in my heart.
Good. So, from their self-titled album, Hall & Oates, here is Hall & Oates from 1975, and a song written about my daughter. It's called Sarah Smile.
Baby hair with a woman's eyes, I can feel you watching in the night. All alone with me, we're waiting for the sunlight. When I feel cold, you warm me, and when I feel I can't go on, you come and hold me. It's you and me forever. Sarah, smile. Oh, won't you smile for me, Sarah? If you feel like leaving, you know you can go. But why don't you stay until tomorrow? If you wanna be free, you know, all you got to do is say so. And when you feel cold, I warm you. And when you feel you can't go on, I'll come and hold you. It's you and me forever. Sarah, smile. Oh, won't you smile a while for me, Sarah? Sarah, smile. Oh, won't you smile a while, Sarah? Me feel like a man, not keeping me crazy, crazy. Smile a while.
A boy's born in hot time, Mississippi, surrounded by four walls that ain't so pretty. His parents give him love and affection to keep him strong, moving in the right direction, living just enough for the city. His father works some days for 14 hours, and you can bet he barely makes $1. His mother goes to scrub the floors for many, and you best believe she hardly gets a penny, living just enough for the city. city.
From 1973, an absolute masterpiece album, Inner Visions. That's Stevie Wonder and Living for the City. And I can remember as a child growing up outside of Louisville, when Mom would go to town and I rode along, I could always buy these cheap little magazines with newspaper quality pages, and it would include the lyrics to popular songs of the day. And I remember buying the one that had Living for the City, and the lyrics of that song blew my mind. Was probably 8 or 9 years old. And then when I heard it with the full version, with the little vignette and the young black man arriving in New York, it was mind-blowing. I honestly had never before considered what it might be like to be a young African-American male in the big city in that time. So, Sarah, why Stevie Wonder?
Well, Stevie Wonder, I knew I was going to pick a Stevie song, and it's another artist that you raised me on that I love. I chose that song specifically. Like you said, the storytelling is so evocative, but I also love the sound of that song. You got the great synthesizer beat in the background.
It is a great song. That is a great album. Who knows? That might end up under the Christmas tree for somebody in this family this year. You're listening to 70s Unheard with my guest, Sarah, my daughter. And Sarah, I knew this would be on your playlist. Fleetwood Mac and Silver Spring. So tell me, why this choice?
I absolutely love the Rumors album from Fleetwood Mac. Probably one of my favorite albums. I keep repeating that today, but truly one of the best albums, and no skip album. And this song I love in particular. I introduced you to a YouTube video that has kind of made a resurgence on TikTok. I see clips of it going around every so often.
It's great.
Great clip. I would encourage all your listeners to go watch of Stevie Nicks performing this with all of Fleetwood Mac in a 90s performance in California. And despite it being many years after the song was originally recorded and actually cut from the Rumors album, you can tell just in her eyes, she's singing that song to Lindsey Buckingham with all of the emotion she felt when she wrote it and recorded it many years ago. It's like she's casting a spell on him. It's incredible. I love it.
And Sarah's exactly right. Look it up on YouTube. I think it's Silver Springs, Fleetwood Mac. I think it's in Pasadena, California, 98 or something like that. And it is great. She stares him down, and you can see that he's pretty nervous as she's singing his lyrics with a lot of passion, looking him in the eye. And think of that when you listen to this version. So this is one of my favorite live performances in rock history. Fleetwood Mac and Silver Springs, recorded for the Rumors album sessions in 1976.
You could be my silver spring, blue-green colors flashing. I would be your only dream, your shining autumn ocean crashing. Don't say that she's pretty. Did he say that she loved you? Baby, I don't wanna know.
I tried to make it Sunday, but I got so damn depressed that I set my sights on Monday and I got myself undressed. I ain't ready for the altar, but I do agree there's times when a woman sure can be a friend of mine. Well, I keep on thinking about you, Sister Golden Hair Surprise, and I just can't live without you. Can't you see it in my eyes? I've been one poor correspondent, and I've been too hard to find, but it doesn't mean you ain't been on my mind. Will you meet me in the middle? Will you meet me in the air? Will you love me just a little, just enough to show you care? Well, I tried to fake it, I don't mind saying I just can't make it. But I keep on thinking about you, Sister Golden Hair Surprise, and I just can't live without you. Can't you see it in my eyes? Now I've been one poor correspondent, and I've been too hard to find, but it doesn't mean you ain't been on the mind. Will you meet me in the middle? Will you meet me in the air? Will you love me just a little, just enough to show you care? Well, I tried to fake it, I don't mind saying I just can't make it.
And from their 1975 album Hearts, that's America and Sister Golden Hair. Another one I'm not surprised to see on your playlist. So why this one, Sarah?
Yeah, this is an easy pick. This one was a famous one growing up for me and my sister because oftentimes, you know, you would get our names interchanged and sometimes you would just refer to calling either of us Sister Golden Hair and we would respond. So that's a favorite of mine.
I'll tell you what it reminds me of is two little girls when they were 3 and 5 running all over the house, bouncing off the walls. And I was trying to brush their hair for daycare or whatever. And I would be saying, "Come here, Sister Golden Hair, let me brush your hair." And yours was relatively straight. There was another child whose hair was very curly, and it was always quite a challenge. But that is America on Radio KCM 70s Unheard. I'm Jeff Gerkins, and up next, I also think I know why you chose this one. This one, and honestly, I've been doing this for at least 7-8 months now. I've played hundreds of songs, and this will be the first disco beat that I play. This is Leo Sayer with You Make Me Feel Like Dancing. Sarah, who do you recall introducing you to this song?
Well, you know this story very well. My 4th grade teacher, Miss Damrow, whenever the class had a good behavior day, she would reward us with a disco dance party. So much to your dismay, I think, I had an era where I was obsessed with disco music. The cheesier, the better. And this one is one of my favorites. One of my friends just got married, and this was actually the first dance song at her wedding. So
that's great.
You might think it's cheesy, but I think it's a timeless classic.
There you go. And you know what? Despite the fact that she introduced you to music that I found troubling at the time, I love Miss Damrow. She's actually Miss Tally to me because she was single and she was your teacher to the girls, but we love her and she did a great job with both my daughters in school. So for you, Sarah, and the wonderful Mrs. Tally, from his 1976 album, Endless Flight, Here's Leo Sayer with You Make Me Feel Like Dancing, a song Leo performed on the second season of Saturday Night Live and on The Muppet Show.
You've got a cute way of talking. You got the better of me. Just snap your fingers and I'm walking like a dog hanging on your lead. I'm in a spin, you know, shaking on a string, you know. You make me feel like dancing. I wanna dance the night away. You make me feel like dancing. I'm gonna dance the night away. You make me feel like dancing. I feel like dancing, dancing, dance the night away. I feel like dancing, dancing. Quarter to 4 in the morning. I ain't feeling tired, no, 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 no. Just hold me tight and leave on the line. 'Cause I don't wanna go home. You put a spell on me, I'm right where you want me to be. You make me feel like dancing. I'm gonna dance the night away. You make me feel like dancing. I'm gonna dance the night away. You make me feel like dancing. I feel like dancing, dancing, dance the night away. I feel like dancing, dancing. You take me higher, I wanna catch a fire, 'cause you make me feel like dancing. I wanna dance the night away. You make me feel like dancing. I wanna dance the night away. You make me feel like dancing. I feel like dancing, dancing, dance the night away. I feel like dancing, dancing, dance the night away. I feel like dancing, dancing, dance the night away. I feel like dancing, dancing. You really slip me a potion. I can't get off of the floor. All this perpetual motion. You gotta give me some more. You gotta give me some more. And if you'll let me stay, we'll dance our lives away. You make me feel like dancing. I wanna dance my life away. You make me feel like dancing. I wanna dance my life away. You make me feel like dancing. I wanna dance my life away. You make me feel like dancing.
And that was Leo Sayer on 70s Unheard. You know, he still lives in Australia, and he's actually out on tour right now on his Still Feel Like Dancing tour. So anyway, it's time to take another trip into the echo chamber, where we focus on cover songs and 70s classics that equal and often surpass the original. You know, I can still remember buying Billy Joel's The Stranger album back in 1977, right after I saw him perform Only the Good Die Young on Saturday Night Live. And the funny thing, in that time, when I bought that album, whenever the album got to this song, Vienna, I used to pick up the needle and skip it. And it just didn't work for me back then. But years later, I remember hearing you making me aware of that song again and wondering why. So Sarah, why this one?
Yeah, I actually encountered this song because of Ariana Grande. She did a cover of this song several years ago now, I think in 2011, and fell in love with it and didn't realize it was a Billy Joel song. Obviously, Ariana Grande is having a moment right now, big with the Wicked movies. I just saw with my friends Chris, Keelan, and Jolie. I think they're all listening right now, so shout out to them. But she's obviously a powerhouse singer. This version, I think, is a true to the original cover of the great song by Billy Joel.
I agree. And thanks to you for reintroducing me to this one. So for today's trip to the Echo Chamber, here's Ariana Grande. And I love the way she sings this one straight. She doesn't do all of that American Idol stuff, all of that riffing. And the timing could be better, right, with her new Wicked movie coming out in theaters. So with her version of Billy Joel's Vienna, here's Ariana Grande with a song that has never officially released by her, but she's been performing since 2011. Here's Vienna.
Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile. But then if you're so smart, then tell me why you're still so afraid. Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You've got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. But you know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want. Now you can just get old. You're gonna kick out before you even get halfway through. When will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you wanna be before your time. Although it's so romantic on the borderline tonight. Too bad, but it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself that you forgot what you need. Though you can see when you're wrong, you know you can't always see when you're right. You're right. You got your passion, you got your pride. But don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. Ooh, and when you realize Vienna waits for you. Slow down, you crazy child, and take the phone off the hook and disappear for a while. It's so right, you can afford to lose a day or two. Oh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? You know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want, or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Why don't you realize Vienna waits for you? When will you realize Vienna waits for you?
When are you gonna come down? When are you going to land? I should have stayed on the phone. I should have listened to my own mind. You know you can't hold me forever. I didn't sign up for you. I'm not a present for your friends to open. This boy's too young to be singing the blues. So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plant me in your penthouse. I'm going back to my plow, back to the howling old island woods, under a haunted night town. Oh, I found the side of my future lies beyond the yellow brick road. down the plane. It'll take you a couple of hot urine tonics to set you on your feet again. Maybe you'll get a replacement. There's plenty like me to be found. Mongrels who ain't got a penny, sniffing for tips like you. On the ground. So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plant me in your penthouse. I'm going back to my cloud, back to the howling all out in the woods, cutting the hornback toad. Oh, I found it inside my future lies beyond the yellow brick road.
And that was a guy we got to see a couple of years ago together, Sarah, with Trish on his farewell tour. Elton John with the title track to what I think is his best album, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road from 1973. Sarah, why Elton and why this song?
Well, you read my mind, Dad. I chose this song because you, Mom, and I got to see Elton John during his farewell Yellow Brick Road tour a couple years ago here in Knoxville. And it was one of my favorite concerts. It was so much fun, and I just love this song.
Let me say my impressions. I don't know if you remember this. He walked out with a bad hip. He was limping. He was significantly overweight, and he looked so much older. And we had pretty good seats, and I thought, this is not going to be good. My expectations were low, but he was excellent. That was a really good show.
So much fun. I loved that show.
So in 2025, this album was deemed culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant by the Library of Congress. And it was selected for preservation in the National Recording Registry. Pretty cool, I think.
Pretty cool.
All right, I'm joined by my lovely daughter, Sarah, who's home for the holiday on this episode of 70s Unheard. Joni Mitchell. There are certain artists and albums that transcend their era, and their sound is timelessly current. And to me, this is one of those albums. Sarah, tell me your thoughts on Joni Mitchell and the album Blue.
Yeah, Blue is one of the all-time great albums. Another no-skip album. This has become my plane album. Whenever I'm on a plane, I listen to this one start to finish. I find it so comforting. This song in particular, I fell in love with this song when I was studying abroad in Paris. The song starts talking about sitting on a bench in Paris, France, and loved that line and would always get stuck in my head. I feel like this song is also kind of become more culturally significant lately. There was a clip that went viral of the actress Amanda Seyfried, who's in the Mamma Mia movies, performing this song with the dulcimer on the Jimmy Fallon show. And she did it perfectly, I thought. It
was excellent. I have seen it. I think you probably sent that to me.
Probably.
All right. So from one of my very favorite albums from 1971, here's Joni Mitchell from her album Blue and California.
Sitting in a park in Paris, France, reading the news and it sure looks bad. They won't give peace a chance. That was just a dream some of us had. Still a lot of lands to see, but I wouldn't want to stay here. It's too old and cold and settled in its ways here. Oh, but California, coming home. I'm gonna see the folks I dig. I'll even kiss a sunset peak. California, I'm coming home. I met a redneck on a Grecian Isle who did the goat dance very well. He gave me back my smile, but he kept my camera in a cell. Oh, the rogue, the red rogue. He cooked good omelets and stews, and I might have stayed on with him there, but my heart cried out for you. California, oh, California, coming home.
make me feel good. Rock and roll band, I'm your biggest fan. California, I'm coming home. Oh, it gets so lonely when you're walking and the streets are full of strangers. All the news are home you read just give you the blues. Just give you the blues. So I bought me a ticket, I caught a plane to Spain. Went to a party down a red dirt road. There were lots of pretty people there, reading Rolling Stone, reading Vogue. They said, how long can you hang around? I said, a week, maybe two, just until my skin turns brown. And I'm going home to California. California, I'm coming home. Oh, will you take me as I am, strung out on another man? California, I'm coming home. Oh, it gets so lonely when you're walking and the streets are full of strangers. All the news at home you read more about the war and the bloody changes. Oh, will you take me as I am? Will you take me as I am? Will you take me as I am?
And that's Joni Mitchell on 70s Unheard. Up next, national treasure Dolly Parton. I knew you would want to include Dolly, Sarah. If you're from Tennessee, you know Dolly is revered in this state, and for good reason. Sarah, why Dolly Parton?
Love her. She's definitely the patron saint of Tennessee. Growing up in East Tennessee, we'd always go to Dollywood, and my favorite part was always going through her tour bus, as cheesy as that was. We loved doing that. And living in Nashville now, there's all kinds of Dolly references, murals, everything. So I chose a song I love from her. It's one of her pop crossover hits.
That's right. It was her first pop crossover hit. But, I was going to ask you, what do you think makes her so universally loved? What is it about her that you think people love her so much here?
Yeah, she's just a gem. I think she's kind of an icon, and she's so glamorous, but she's so down to earth and does so much for people in Tennessee and everywhere.
Well, what I was thinking of, like when you were a kid, she sent those Imagination Library books to the girls, and we had books for free from Dolly growing up. She donated to the hospitals, and after the Gatlinburg fire, she does so much for this community. So, from her 1977 album, Here You Come Again, here's Dolly Parton, and Here You Come Again.
Together, you waltz right in the door, just like you've done before, and wrap my heart round your little finger. Here you come again, just when I'm about to make it work without you. You look into my eyes and lie those pretty lies, and pretty soon I'm wondering how I came to doubt you. All you gotta do is smile and smile, and there go all my defenses. Just leave it up to you, and in a little while
And that does it for this edition of 70s Unheard. Sarah, thanks for joining me. Any parting thoughts?
Thanks for having me.
It was a great time. Everyone have a happy Thanksgiving.